everybody, welcome to I Want You to Shine channel. I'm Lisa and I have a second special guest today, my sister Susan. Say hi, Susan.
Hi.
She lives in Germany and she's here at our mom's for Christmas as well. I talked about her being a camera person in the last video with my mom, and now this video she's here as my guest. So today we thought, we don't really have an agenda, but we thought we'd talk about humor. Humor in life. When my sister and I were young, we're 13 months apart. I'm the oldest one. We used to be always doing fake accents all the time because I think we were always so intrigued by living in a foreign country. And now my sister lives in Germany.
Did we know about foreign countries back then?
Yeah, we must have, because we were always faking being...
I think we heard it on television.
Plus
we always had...
we went to Canada every year, so...
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Don't you know you're always going to Canada, eh? Those Canadians love to say eh? We love our Canadians, because we're half Canadian. Anyway, we used to do, when we were kids, we have it on tape, we used to do interviews where Susan would be the interviewer and I would be the interviewee, and we would just make up these fake accents all the time.
Characters. She'd make up the characters and I would interview her, and they were all spontaneous. But Lisa, the genius of accents at the time, would come up with, we didn't even practice them. It just was, the tape would roll and she would just create these characters out of nowhere and now as adults listening back to it, it's quite funny.
And my sister does voiceover work. She has done different jobs for it and studied, and she has don't you have a little booth that you made up in your house?
A small studio.
A little small studio booth. So she's very, very much into voiceover work and what? Amateur, of course.
Trying to break into
So we really love humor. I love humor. I think if we didn't have humor and some of the things that are going on in our world right now, I think I would go a little cray-cray. I think I might go a little cray-cray, which means crazy. A little cray-cray. Squirrel. There are so many funny people on TV right now kind of covering, oh my God, the funniest is Alec Baldwin doing Donald Trump. Excuse me if any of you are Trump fans, but he's pretty brilliant.
So what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Well, the point today is that I think Lisa wanted to share with you out there that how important it is to really try to have humor in your life and try to see the good light, try to see the light, the funny side and the humorous side of life, rather than taking everything a bit too seriously. Where I live, people do take things very seriously, be it financial status of the world or a current political situation in a faraway land. People are just a little too serious sometimes, and in light of what is going on today, I think it is good to still have time to laugh and be silly and goofy, whatever it is. You really need to laugh. I think laughing is probably
oh my God,
is the antidote of life, and also it's good for your facial muscles to smile.
And the other night we did it because Susan bought a whoopee cushion at the Dollarama store, and so she was sitting on the whoopee cushion on the floor, and Ellie, my dog who's sleeping right there, I swear I do have a dog called Ellie. You've never seen her, but she's right there. Ellie was freaking out, like obsessed about it, but that was funny. I love that kind of laughing where you laugh so hard that you feel like you're going to pee your pants. I think that is so much fun. Doesn't happen very often, but it is really cool.
So maybe we could just be spontaneous like we used to be.
Okay.
Do the accent.
Okay, well, you have to excuse me for clearing my throat. I've just eaten lunch.
And she has a cold.
I had a carrot cake.
A little wee cold.
What we used to do is I would always be the interviewer, and usually my name was Stephanie Bracken after my first boyfriend Ronnie, or whatever, Stephanie, and I would just interview this woman. She was once the first Jewish grandmother in outer space. She was Fidel Castro's wife once. Another time she was a South African flea hunter. And then you were also, Frida Reda. She was a Southern girl whose dad owned a worm farm. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So we would start off with, interview with you. Welcome to the show. My name is Stephanie Bracken. Today we're going to interview Miss Lisa Marie Schwarto.
Hi, how are you? So good to talk to you.
Well, thank you for coming to the show today, Lisa. We'll just use the little microphone here. Everything is about spontaneity. So What is it that brings you here to Toronto today?
Well, I come to see my elderly mother. She's 88, and her name is Marie. She lives in a big apartment building over there in that
Apartment building.
town. Yeah, seventh floor.
Is
yeah.
is that like a high rise?
Sort of. I think there's 16 floors. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do there in the big city of Toronto?
Oh, we don't do a lot. We hang out. We watch TV. I walk with my dog. We cook. I cook. My mother doesn't like to cook, but I cook. And sometimes my sisters come too.
So, what have you done this holiday season? Anything that you could remark on? Anything that you want to talk about or share with the audience?
Not really. We haven't done much. We went up north. My mom's over there reminded me. We went up north to see her sister, my aunt, and some of our cousins up there. We're in the snow country. It's amazing up there.
Cousins. How many cousins do you have here?
Oh, I have 1, 2, 3 that I saw the other day, and then their kids, a couple of their kids.
Well, I think about, what about you have second cousins also here?
Yeah, their kids, the second cousins, as I said.
Yeah, didn't you used to call them your Canadian cousins versus
Right.
your cousins who you grew up with?
Right, because we didn't really see them as much. Every little bit in the summertime, we came up here from Florida, where we are from, Georgia, Florida.
Georgia, Florida. What's
Well-
Georgia, Florida?
Well, it's kind of where I get my accent from.
Oh, Georgia / Florida. you
Yeah,
mean.
Georgia
I
/
see, I
Florida,
see.
Valdosta, all those kind of places, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Well, I recall from listening to the famous tapes from 1971 that you and your sister created, you had a character called Frida Reader. Do you remember her?
I do, but I don't remember was she Southern?
She was Southern, and she said that her dad was a worm farmer,
Oh,
and he was going to give her a Frida bird. I don't know what a Frida bird is.
I don't know either. I don't remember that.
But listening to the tapes, it certainly sounded like you had some training. How did that come about that you could just pick up this humor from nothing?
I had no training whatsoever. I think it's just innate, just came from my mom or my daddy, I reckon.
Well, I'd say we're pretty darn talented. And what's taken us a lifelong to figure out that we have talent? How are we now coming back to this at around the age of 60? We're just now realizing that, maybe we could be stars too.
Right. And here's the point, people, in my normal voice. It's never too late to be who you want to be, right?
Right.
It's never too late. Do it.
I'm still her sister, not the character interviewer, Stephanie. Still trying to develop my life and figure out technically what I want to be when I grow up.
Right, me too.
But I've worked on it.
Right, my sister is always reinventing herself. She's studying all the time. She's in plays. She is a skate coach for roller derby people. She speaks German. She now is entertaining the idea of moving to Australia, maybe. Like, it's never too late.
Went to college at
How old were you when you graduated?
last summer, so 57. I
So,
think. I don't
it's-
remember how old I am.
It's
so-
never ever too late to do your dreams, whatever they are. Don't listen to what anybody says about you can't do that. You're too old. Blah 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 blah.
Be interested in a lot of different things as well.
Yeah,
Right.
like I went to nursing school. I started nursing school when I was 50, and I think I talked about that before, but I've already quit 2 nursing jobs because I want to keep doing what I want to do. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 95 years old and still trying to figure it out. It doesn't matter, so do what you want to do, okay? Don't listen to what anybody has to say. Don't listen to people judging you, people trying to put you in a box. Don't do it, right?
Exactly.
All right, so I just want to say you are amazing, and I love you.
And be funny. Stay funny. See the humor and everything. Make jokes, but be nice to other people. Be kind.
Yeah.
But do try to laugh every day for about 6 hours.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks for having me, sis. Thanks for having me, sis.